Understanding autistic traits, because acceptance begins with understanding. How does being autistic affect daily routines?
For children, someone else is navigating your routine. So really the challenge there is being accepting of what someone else wants you to do. But then also your caregiver figuring out what is the best way to organize your routine such that you can be successful. So that's the dynamic when you're younger. When you're older, it seems to me that having autism might affect your daily routine in the way that to develop meaningful relationships, you have to build in some flexibility.
Being autistic affects my daily routine in that I have expectations for every day. I know on Tuesdays I have a standing appointment. I know on Wednesdays and Thursdays I have my musicians group that we all talk about music for 3 hours. And if those things get changed or interrupted at the last minute, I will be very scattered. I've learned not to completely melt down over it, but I'm still scattered. I'm like, wait. And I get very confused. It's hard for me to realign my brain around the new schedule. But if I'm told, hey, Jen, on Wednesday, we have to go here, and then I know, okay, I'm not going to go to my music group. And then I have time to process that and put it in place, and I'm okay with that.
Yes, I feel calmer when I have a daily routine for the day.
How does being autistic affect executive function?
I think people forget, because they take for granted, how many small steps are involved in every task of every day. And having your executive function skills are what get you through those tasks. And if one piece of that task is missing, it might be incomplete. You might not be successful. You may have to find out just what that one piece is so that you can get additional supports and make the rest of it fit and work.
I have to actively push myself forward. I just feel like I'm stuck and I can't get to the thing that I want to do. But it's like it's there and I'm here and it's like can't get it.
Yes, we do a checklist. My IHSS staff gave me a checklist.
To get through my feelings of being stuck, I get help from my support person, actually. I'll tell them, because they treat me as an adult, so they're not going to tell me, Jen, go brush your teeth, go take a shower. But I'll tell them, I'm like, please, if I have not eaten or by this time, or if I have not, gotten ready for bed by this time, please remind me.
How does being autistic affect motor skills and coordination?
They may have, a need for occupational therapy, let's say, and work on some of the fine motor skills needed to, write or to handle utensils. And so those are things that we work with in developing those skills as well.
Another thing to consider, too, is if you're struggling with executive functioning skills or you're struggling with social skills, and you have to approach someone and then engage in something that is challenging for you, your coordination to get to that point may be affected.
The funny thing is, I can play the delicate piano or guitar or violin, but buttoning my shirt, forget it. No. Tying my shoes, forget it. I love those new slip-in shoes they've got where the backs don't collapse on you. Oh, I'm like, this is a breakthrough because it's very hard for my hands. I call it that my hands don't listen to me. When I'm trying to button, even just getting dressed, my hands don't listen to me. But it changes when you make it music. If you put it to music, it's graceful.